So this is completely, we call it as the SAP Business Suite. Very, very important. We call it as a SAP Business Suite. The terminology what I'm using is very, very important for the certification point of view, please. Very, very important from the certification point of view. So we call it as the SAP Business Suite. What is SAP Business Suite? Very, very important here. So when I call it as SAP Business Suite, we have 3-layer architecture. Okay, the first layer we call it as a presentation. The first layer we call it as a presentation. And the second layer we call it as application. Application where we are going to be calling it as a kernel level application. Application which is going to be called as an ECC application. And the third layer we are going to be calling it as a database. So when I call it as a database, are you calling it as a HANA database? No, I'm not calling it as a HANA database. It is any other database. I'm calling it as any other database apart from HANA. So I just take it as any database. So I call it as any database. You can consider it as the Oracle, or you can consider it as the Microsoft database. You can take any other DB database, any other database, not as a HANA database. So this complete architecture, I call it as the SAP Business Suite. I call it as the SAP Business Suite. Very, very important here. So here, when I take the middle layer, when I call it as the middle layer, this middle layer is going to be called as an application. So currently we are into the SAP ECC application. SAP ECC application. Now he's an existing customer. We can call it as he's an existing customer now. Now, this customer want to move on to the SAP S4HANA. Now he want to convert his system. There are two things there. One is going to be called as the conversion. Second one, we are going to be calling it as a migration. I'm going to give a complete overview on SAP S4HANA, please. I'm bringing out from SAP ECC to SAP S4HANA so that you will get some idea on what is SAP S4HANA here. So, okay, he's on to the SAP ECC with 6.0 or with 5.0, whatever maybe. Now, the second thing we are going to be talking it as SAP Business Suite on HANA. We know that, okay, we know that we have a HANA database. HANA is a database, very, very important. HANA is a database. HANA is a database which has been introduced in the year of 2011, which is called as an in-memory database. We discuss everything. What is the in-memory? What is the columnar storage? What is OLAP and OLTP? Okay. What is the online transaction process? What is the online analytical process? We'll discuss everything in the coming classes. Okay. So this is the demo. Just I'm going to give some overview on that. So HANA is going to be called as an in-memory database. How the in-memory database is going to work, we'll discuss later. Now, what is this SAP Business Suite on HANA? Yes, here we call it as the SAP Business Suite. When I call it the SAP Business Suite, this particular portion is called as the SAP Business Suite. This particular portion is called as the SAP Business Suite. Means your application is called as the SAP Business Suite. So I'm just discussing, I'm just calling it the SAP Business Suite. Now, I want to just migrate. See the words, see the terminology we are using. I just want to migrate the database from SAP any other database to HANA database. So my architecture look like same. There is no change in the architecture. There is no change in the architecture. It's a 3-layer architecture only. It's a 3-layer architecture. So the presentation, yes, the presentation will be the same. The presentation is a GUI, or you can take it as a Fury also. I can tell you what is the Fury. And I'm not changing your application here. I'm not converting your application from SAP ECC to SAP S4HANA. Here, I'm just doing the migration of your Oracle database to HANA database. Means your application will remain as it is only. Your application is on SAP ECC application only. But here, if I see here, you are doing the database migration. See the words I'm using. It's not a conversion. It is a migration. I'm using the word. So you're migrating the database from the Oracle database to, or you're converting to SAP HANA database. So it is a HANA database. So currently we have the 2.0 version. Okay, we are into the 2.0 version. Okay. So it's only the database migration. It's only the database migration from SAP any other database to SAP HANA database. So mean to say that your application is stapled on the HANA database. Earlier, your application is stapled on the Oracle database. Now what I have done, I just migrated your database to HANA database. So this complete architecture, I call it as the SAP Business Suite on HANA. Why? Because if I see here, this is your business suite. This is your business suite. Your business suite is nothing but your application. Your business suite is nothing but your application. So your ECC application, earlier it was stapled on Oracle database. Now you're migrating the Oracle database to HANA database. So I'm not doing any kind of simplifications. No, your tables, okay, whatever the data which is available in the Oracle database, okay, the same table data structure, just I'm converting to the HANA database. That's all. I have not done any kind of technical simplifications. I have not done any functional simplifications. I have not done any kind of changes at the application level, nothing. Just I have done the migrating from Oracle database to HANA database. So your existing application will remain as it is, but your database has been migrated to the HANA database. This complete architecture, I call it as the SAP Business Suite on HANA. Your business suite is on which platform? Your business suite is on HANA database. Okay, so this currently, many of our customers we can see now. Okay, many of our customers, they are still they're working on to get migrating the database from the Oracle to HANA database. Yes, majorly 80 to 60, 60 to 80% of all the customers currently they are in HANA database, but still some companies still they are into the Oracle database. Now they are moving on to the HANA database. So this complete architecture, I call it as SAP Business Suite on HANA.